Usyk.
He an Usyk fan, bro.
You right.
That is your guy, though.
Usyk's a good dude. He's a hell of a fighter.
Usyk
He's on the
going
belt.
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well.
I think that's the great way to cap it, bud. I salute Don Usyk, the great Usyk.
Boxing legends claim Usyk is unbeatable, not because he's strong, but because he's too smart for anyone in the game. Anthony Joshua admits Usyk wins without needing knockout power, relying instead on slick footwork, sharp timing, and brain power. Some even say he's exposing power punchers as outdated. In a sport obsessed with brute force, Usyk's style is a slap in the face to the knockout-obsessed culture and a warning to heavyweights who think muscle beats mind.
On Daniel Dubois against Oleksandr Usyk, realistically, has he got any chance? We've got 30 seconds.
Of course he has. Look, it's a tough ask, of course. You know, the thing with Usyk is he doesn't depend on his power to knock you out. He depends on his skill. That's why it's a tough ask, because he's going to box rings around you if you let him. Dubois, good luck. Don Charles, good luck. Great British boxing, good luck. We potentially might have a heavyweight championship back on our soil.
Terence Crawford hasn't just praised Usyk. He's backed him against every heavyweight, no matter how big or hyped. Before the Tyson Fury fight, Crawford doubled down, saying Fury wouldn't be able to handle Usyk's footwork, angles, and surgical combos. And he was right. Usyk exposed the myth that size rules boxing. Crawford's bold take made it clear. Skill beats bulk, and heavyweights relying on power alone are getting left behind. Fury fans called it disrespect, but Usyk made them eat their words in the ring.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Is it going to be Usyk or Dubois?
Usyk, hands down.
What? But you seen the first fight though, what they had,
Usyk.
right? Did you see the first fight?
It was a low blow. Usyk.
You a lying dog.
I don't know, that blow was...
If that blow landed on you like that, you wouldn't say that as a... You would say what?
Usyk.
You would say it's a low blow if it was landing on you.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. But that wasn't a...
It wasn't low.
No, I'm not mad at the ref for calling that a low blow.
Usyk.
He an Usyk fan, bro.
You right.
That is your guy, though.
Usyk's a good dude. He's a hell of a fighter.
Usyk
He's on the
going
belt.
But the first time before Usyk fought Tyson Fury, did you think Usyk could beat Tyson Fury?
Usyk.
Truthfully, no.
I picked him both times. Stop
No, the
playing
first
me.
time you picked him?
Both times.
Because you was high on Tyson Fury at one time.
Both times. I knew the movement was going to give Tyson Fury problems. Tyson Fury, you know what I mean, is a great heavyweight champion, but he never was fighting people that's as elusive as him.
Lennox Lewis, one of the last true kings of heavyweight boxing, shocked fans by claiming Usyk could have thrived even in the golden era against monsters like Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. That statement alone rattled old-school purists. For Lewis to put Usyk in the same breath as legends he once battled says a lot. He praised Usyk's brain over brawn, suggesting today's so-called modern greats lack the adaptability and sharp ring IQ Usyk brings. In other words, Lewis just lit a fire under every heavyweight nostalgic for the past and crowned Usyk as one of boxing's timeless elites.
How do you think Oleksandr Usyk would have done in your era, the era of Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson? How do you think he would have done against you and your contemporaries?
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well. Very well. I don't think he would have lasted against me because, you know, I throw a mean uppercut in there, and I noticed he gets caught with uppercuts, so he wouldn't have been able to stand up to my uppercut.
Teddy Atlas isn't holding back when it comes to Usyk. He boldly claims that no fighter on today's roster can even begin to match Usyk's level, insisting that the champion's title isn't a fluke, it's fully earned. Atlas points out that Usyk's mere presence in the ring was like a psychological knockout for Dubois, who looked completely out of his depth from the start. It's not just skill at work here. Usyk's aura practically disarmed Dubois before the first punch was even thrown, challenging the very idea that anyone else in boxing could be that dominant.
Nobody. He's staring at doing the stare the first fight before the fight, I always say, and he's staring him down. And who breaks it off first? Wow, okay. But it's not just that. It's that after that, Usyk is Usyk. He's the champ. He's confident. He's got his hands up. He's standing there to the crowd. You know, he's doing this, and you can see Dubois like the kid in the party that all of a sudden wasn't included in the games that all the other kids were playing, and he's trying to find his way back. He's trying to find his way back into the games. He's trying to, you know what I mean, bud? You've seen that with the kid, the awkward kid, and he's trying to get back with, and he doesn't know where to go. Do I go over here where the kids are? Do I go over here? Do I just wait for them to come to me? And he's lost. And you could see it. And there's the Usyk just like this. And he's like looking at Usyk. He don't know, should I start a confrontation with him? Should I make up for what I didn't do there? Should I stare at him? Should I look at him? Or should I go back over here? Should I get in front of him? He's a guy that he's uncomfortable in his own skin sometimes. And that's at play. Part of that is at play. At the end of the day, what happened was, from an analytical standpoint, they looking for the southpaw killer, the right hand. They look too much for it. The delivery system, it's got to be there. That wasn't the delivery system that you want, where you're launching right hands, where you're reaching with right hands. That's not the delivery system. There should have been a little feint. Make him make his move back. Make the counter punchers show the counter. Make him show it to, like playing cards. Make the guy show his hand.
Boxing analysts aren't holding back anymore. They're calling Usyk one of the greatest to ever lace up gloves. After cleaning out the cruiserweight division, he jumped to heavyweight and humbled giants like Joshua, Dubois, and Fury. Not once, multiple times. And now, at 38, while other fighters fade or duck tough challenges, Usyk is still dominating like he's in his prime. His performances are making age look irrelevant and forcing critics to admit an uncomfortable truth. No one in today's era has what it takes to beat him. Like it or not, watching Usyk right now is watching the GOAT conversation change in real time.
It's at heavyweight. He's now beaten Joshua twice. He's beaten Fury twice. He's beaten Dubois twice. He's cleared out cruiserweight. He's cleared out heavyweight. He's undisputed for the second time. Every accolade you could possibly do, and he's done it in under 25 fights. We're watching greatness. We're running out of superlatives. We're running out of ways to describe this man, because this was systematic. This wasn't a 12-round beatdown, Chris. This wasn't, moments where Fury has some success, moments where Joshua has success. He dismantled Dubois, who couldn't have been riding higher into this fight, coming off of the win over Joshua, and he knocks him out, leaves no doubt. He's knocking guys out now at 38? Is that what we're doing?
I'm going to go back to the one word that I used, and I went like slightly viral for this last year after the Tyson Fury. I think it was maybe the first fight. I was like, the guy's unbeatable. You can't beat him. I don't see him losing. He just doesn't know how to lose. The guy just finds a way to win no matter what. And now he's finding ways to win and just separating himself from all these guys. And I disagree. I thought Daniel Dubois came out with a great game plan at the beginning of the round. In round one, he came out relaxed. He was
the first 30 seconds, maybe.
The whole first round. Usyk stole it in the end because he landed a big shot. But like the whole first round, Dubois actually looked really good. He backed Usyk up into the corners. He kept him along the ropes most of the time. He was landing hard jabs over the top. If you go back and watch the first round, I've never seen Usyk get hit that way. He got hit with shots as over his shot. Boom, and you saw Usyk's head go down. I was like, whoa. I'm like, this guy's got a good game plan. He's jabbing with Usyk from a higher position and coming over the top of the southpaw jab.
Hit that subscribe button and stay locked in for more raw, unfiltered boxing coverage.